Right, good morning folks. Now I've got a couple of things I want to sort out and do. I'm just going to get some bits together. Well, what I've been doing is I've been sorting through my bags and boxes and God knows what. And I've managed to put together these several things, several bags with stuff in them. So I'm just going to empty them out, to be honest, and put back what I don't need. I don't need that. You know what it's like when you've got bits here, there and everywhere, and sometimes you're not quite sure what to do with it. Well, I have lots of goodies like this, look. It's quite pretty. Here we go. Now, I was thinking of doing a flower. Now I need to cut that much. Right, let's have a look. Glue gun's ready. I've got this fabric. I love this fabric. And I'm going to take the longest piece. And we're going to do, let's have a look. Well, about an inch wide, I mean. And then I'm going to do a 2-inch or an 1.5 inches. Probably 2-inch. For now. So we need to sew these together and then double layer them. So I now need my needle and thread. Where is my thread? I'm just using a strong cotton thread for now. I'm going to fold it in just so that it's got a nice edge when I put the two edges together, and that way I can also hide the knot. Now what you need to do is to get a good flounce on it. This is what you call a flounce. For those who don't know, I keep getting called for saying things, and then I think, well, not everybody knows what certain things are called. So people need to have patience with others. Now I'm going to fold that end in as well and go back. Like that. And then you go back to the beginning. Sorry if you can hear Raymond, he's talking to his brother. And I'm sat right above. He's feeling a lot better. Now he's got the cast on his hand, he's a lot better. Oops, don't want to do that. Just move that out of the way. Right, and I think that will do that, because it's all going to be glued in. You're not going to see any of it anyway. And we just do, this is a wax cotton. Now, see that? It's not quite level with that, but all you do is just trim that off. That's all. Oops. But it gives it a nice flower. Finger and thumb in the middle and just even it out a little bit. See, all your flounce and pleats have to be tucked away nicely like that. And we're just going to do the same with this one again. It's not quite straight. It doesn't have to be, but it helps. There we go. And then we'll fold that back, go back to the beginning and pin those two together. Pull it gently. Oh, it's just started to rain. We're supposed to get thunderstorms, aren't we? I had to laugh last night. The woman who was reading the weather, who was doing the weather, she wasn't, what, I wouldn't say she was any more than 35, if that. Well, I'm 62. This weather's nothing compared to what we used to have. You know, we'd have it raining 1 minute, snowy the next. The English weather's always been the same. Never been any different. You get a good year and a bad year, and we've done that since I was a kid, since I can remember. You know, and they're talking, the way they're talking, the way they're explaining the weather, and the way they show the map, red hot weather. We've had that for weeks on end, years ago. And they said, oh, you know, climate. Honest to God, it's a load of bull. I'm sorry. But I'm thinking, you're only young, you've not lived. You've not actually seen weather like we've seen it. Or when you do, you all start panicking and moaning, you know. An inch of snow and everybody packs in work. I'm thinking, oh my God. Yes, the weather picks up and the weather, you know, one year you'll have a good year, next year you'll have a bad year. You might have 3 good years and then you'll have a bad year. You might have 3 bad years and then have a good year. It really pickles me off. Because I'm thinking, my God, you're getting young uns to read the weather and the news. And neither of them, none of them have ever, they don't know what they're talking about because they've never experienced anything. Now, this one is slightly too big, so I'm going to cut that one down. I don't want it out as wide as that. Now it's thunder, you can hear the thunder. It was so, bright sunshine a minute ago. Yeah, there's the thunder. It's coming. That's more like what I'm after. Yeah, that'll do. And it stopped as quick as it started. We've had weather like this for decades. It's really hard to explain, but the young ones today, I'm sure many of you watching here that are young. Let me just say, I'm 62 and I've had, you know, 3 generations, say, you know, because every generation says 20 years. The weather's never been any different. We get it hot, we get it cold, we get it rainy, we get it thundery, we get it snowy. We get dry spells in winter. We get warm weather in winter, and we get cold weather in summer. It's all been the same throughout my whole 62 years that I can remember. I'm sorry, but it has, and I'm sure the oldies with me will remember the same. It's never been any different. But they're acting and portraying like it's some, oh my God, I might know. For God's sake. Come on, folks. Now I'm just going to do this, only because I want to, not for any other reason. Well, because I can. Just putting that on there. And then I'm going to find some, I had it here somewhere, here we are. I've got some pink. Bobble trim, beaded trim. Yeah, it's just awkward when they're trying to ram it down your throat so it's, oh God, look at this, climate change, climate change. No, for God's sake. It's never been any bloody different. I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to glue this under there as well. Like that, just glue it in, and then you just snip like that. You can trim this down a little bit. Like that. And then if I want to, I can put on, now let me just see, where have I put my trims? We'll put a bit more of a tassel in there. See, what have I got that's pink? Now, does it have to be? It can be something like that, can't it? he tuck in there. No, don't like that. We'll go for the others, I think. Yeah, there we are. Now look, I've got that. That's perfect. So that I am going to do that. I'm going to put that on there. I don't need to make anything. I've done it already and I'm not wasting anything at all. And that's quite pretty. So that's that. Now, I did have some other tassel trim somewhere. Not there. But I'm quite happy with that. So that's a nice little flower. We can enhance it by adding feathers and a stick pin. Which, you know, let's have a look, see what we can do in the stick pin market. That rain is pelting down again. It stopped and started. Now, let me just see. I've got a bag here that I've managed to clear out. Full of blingy bits and whatnots. Here's something I can use. When I'm doing the jewelleries and that, I find things all over the bloody place. You know. Yeah, I'm going to do that, I think. Do I need the pink one? I'm going to use the pink one, I think. No, it's too peachy. So I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use 2 for that one. And 2 for that one. But yeah, I've just been clearing all the drawers out. I've got stuff everywhere. I mean my own personal stuff. And I'm thinking, there's no need. Just no need. So I'm sorting it all out. Oh. Yeah, I don't need 3 of them, do I? I only need that. Let's have a look. There we go. And I'm going to put that, I think I'm going to stick it here. Oh, wait a minute, let's do it here. Wait a minute. It's finding that might do in there, like that. Yeah. Like that. See, you just do that. You don't need to do anything more than that. But, like I say, if I wanted to, I could put some leaves on it. Now, let me just see what I've got in the leaf section. Because again, I found all of these in my spare drawers and that. So that's a nice leaf. Can I get 2 the same, maybe? You don't need 2 the same, but I could use those, couldn't I? Yeah, it's got the green in it, so I'll use 2 of those. Now, I'm just going to do this, and I have to put a back on it anyway. So I'm just going to twist them round, put one above the other, and twist them together. Then I'm going to fold that up like that. But I need to see that, and I'm going to put them there. So let me just get that right. I'm actually going to put them in there. I'm going to stick them in there, out of the way. Turn that around, it's back to front, like that. Take my lighter. There we go. That's pretty. You don't have to put them at the back. And then I take my round felt piece, which is a backing, and pop that on there like that. And I could add a pin to it so that it can be warm, or, you know, whatever I need to do with it. And I think that's quite pretty. Very easy to do. Seal everything off. And there you go. Not happy with that bit there. Too long. Just going to cut that one off. But there. That's a nice little flower. So I hope that's helpful. Play around. Mix and match. You don't have to just have a rose or a, you know, a diamante flower bit. You can mix it with some ribbons and just keep adding it and layering it. But don't overdo it. That's it. Thanks for watching. Take care now. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.